The views and opinions expressed by the host do not necessarily reflect those of the company and its management. Furthermore, the views and opinions expressed by the guests do not reflect those of the hosts, the show, the management, or the network.
Hello, welcome back to Boomer Babe Podcast. I'm your host, Katie, and today's episode we'll be talking about all about wellness, balance, and building community. So, if you've ever walked through the streets of BGC and wondered where do people go for Pilates classes, yoga, ice cold plunges, and sauna, you've probably heard about OCA Collective. So this is not just a studio, this is a movement and a recovery hub that's changing the way we think about self-care. I'm so excited for this episode today because I get to sit down with one of the founders of OCA Collective. So they built a space for us, not just only for fitness, but also for recovery, building community, and inclusivity. So welcome to my podcast, Bianca.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me today. And how are you feeling?
About the podcast?
Yeah, about this.
I am nervous. It's the first time I'm doing that.
Uh.
But I'm excited. I think it's going to be a nice way to explain out of point of, because the communication between us and the people, we are still learning how to do it. So I think it's going to be a good way to explain what we want for OCA and our community.
Guys, I've been attending Pilates classes in this studio and I get to know Bianca. That's why I asked her to join us to the podcast. So before all of my questions, let's start with a little bit icebreaker. If OCA Collective is represented by a song or a playlist, what do you think it would be?
For sure.
Taylor Swift.
No, we're not talking about Luigi's classes here. For sure, it's gonna be like a Brazilian playlist, but not the Brazilian songs that everyone believes that's from Brazil, like
A funk?
exactly. It's not gonna be a funk or a samba. We have so much things in Brazil that could represent with a lot of metal instruments, drums, and everything. I even have like few bands in my head right now that could represent OCA.
It matches the energy.
100%.
It really is. So let's start. This, I haven't asked you. I was supposed to ask you this few classes ago, but what was the meaning or the story behind OCA Collective? Why was it named OCA?
I had this idea of I need to build a project. So I spent a lot of time sitting down on my balcony and just like thinking about what I love and what I would like to build. So OCA came because I think the beautiful word is like an indigenous word in Brazil that means a collective house. So it's basically like a big cubo that everyone lives inside. So it's made with natural materials from the forest, and the community, like the indigenous community, they live together there. So that's what means OCA. And I would like to create collective, not because we're not like a yoga studio. We are a collective of many other things. So that's why I decided to name OCA Collective, because OCA, again, means like community house, like a home for a big group of people. And collective because I want to bring as much as random things as possible.
Okay, so that's why it consists a lot of classes.
Yeah.
When did the studio open its doors for the public?
We opened 3 months ago.
Okay, 3 months ago.
Yeah, but I'm like, we are working this project for the past 2 years. So I decided to open something, and then I start to building the business plan, and then I started doing like the events. We started with pop-ups before, like with ice bath, sauna. We had a lot of events in KMC in the rooftop. So we had like, yeah. So we started with the why you were doing ice baths. There's a reason, right? It's not only for Instagram picture.
Yes.
So we start like educating our members in those events. After that, had like some yoga classes, breath work, ice bath, and then sound healing in the end. It was such a long event, and we had like, I don't know, 30 people, 20 something. We had like few events until I was able to prove the point that it's gonna be a good idea to build like a place like this. And after this 1 year and a half, we are able to raise the money, raise the capital, find a place, and start building. So yeah, it took around like 2 years to bring this out.
Okay, but yeah, what inspired you to start your wellness journey or wellness pop-up start?
Being honest, I'm not because I have other partners and they're really into wellness and yoga. I'm more the person who's gonna get, okay, guys, let's do it. Give me your hand, give me his eyes. Let's, that's my role in the company.
Okay.
So I'm there. I'm here to put everyone together. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a young instructor. I have many other parties that can do that. I'm here to
Collect, well, like,
I'm
Yeah,
here
there-
to, what do you need? You need to buy a sauna tomorrow. Let's buy a sauna tomorrow. What do you need? We need like mirrors. Okay, I'm gonna find some suppliers. So that's my role in at OCA. So I love everything that we are offering here, but I would never be able to be a coach or a teacher or help someone in that way. So I was tired of buying ice in my house. I start with a tub. I did like the ice bath experience, a workshop with Mark in Alabang a few years ago. And I was like, that's lovely. I really like it. And I start buying ice and doing that in my in my balcony. But again, it's like 100 kilos of ice every other day. And also, like, I was trying to invite people to my house so at least you can use the whole sack of ice. And at some point, I was like, okay, guys, it's just too much. And I had a lot of good feedbacks about the ice bath. It's like, why not just open a place that I can do ice bath? And then the sauna also came along, and then also like the classes. Because I was afraid about just opening an ice bath place could be dangerous as a business perspective, if you think about it. So it's like, okay, let's have the classes so we can have everything together. You do your class, and then after that, you're gonna go to the ice bath and the sauna, or just the ice bath, or just the sauna, depending of what you're looking for. But basically, I opened the business because I was tired of buying ice.
Okay.
That's the reality.
But that's a good idea because not a lot of people like you. What are the benefits of like ice bath or plunging into cold ices? But if people get to know that your studio is offering it, people will be like,
Yeah, I was trying to bring people from two different channels. So we have the classes and also have like the recovery area. So just like pick one and then go for it.
okay. How about for the other founders? How did you guys meet up and decided to, hey, let's open up?
I every time when someone comes to me to talk about business or like I would like to open a business, it's my first business, by the way. So I learned everything from zero. But what happened to me was like I had a lot of friends. So every time, like, okay, I started doing like the business plan and deck, and I was like showing to people, right? Look at this. It's like, Bianca, this is not even close to be a business plan. I was like, really? What else I have to add here? Like, have to add this. So talk to this person. And I'm like, okay. So, and then I improve a little bit, show again, and they're like, look, Donok, you need this, and this. Change it. Okay, I need to add this. I need to really calculate all the costs and everything. So I started doing that, but with a lot of help, because again, I'm a history teacher. Do you think I know how to work with Excel like in that level? No.
Too far of industry.
No. This is like, it's impossible. So basically, this place is built with a lot of help from friends, a lot of help. So in the beginning, I showed the project for so many people, and they're like, talk to this person, talk to this person, talk to this person. That's how we built. So I found investors in that way. People say, talk to this person. So basically, it was really asking around. So I had no idea how to calculate the construction, right? So I talked to an architect friend that now it's one of my partners. And then there's, in the end, basically it was like asking people how to do it. And every time someone's gonna help you. If you were lost, ask someone. They're gonna help you. About the permits, about the construction, about how to import things from China, how to legal things, everything. Just ask. Someone's gonna help you. And that's why also now I'm more kind with business owners. And also, if you ask me anything, I'm gonna give all my suppliers. I'm gonna help you with anything you need, because you start like blind. You start like you don't know what's about to come. It's a lot of work. Like, I don't sleep anymore for the past 3 months. My life is.
You need the balance.
Yeah, but that's what I signed up for in the beginning. I know that's gonna be like the I just didn't know that's gonna be a lot of work because, again, as I mentioned to you, right, I'm doing everything. Of course, I still have help, but it's hard to me to delegate things still. But I would say that everyone should open a business at some point in your life. It's lovely.
Yes. And I know it would be hard for foreigners to really open up like their own business here in the Philippines. It's good that you have like people that could help you navigate on how to do the business in other countries like
Yeah.
this one.
But it's can be more complicated. Of course, it's like business Filipino partners. But yeah, in the Philippines, it should have like some Filipino partners, right? So the legal thing wasn't that hard. I think.
What's the most challenging thing that you faced during the setting up the studio?
I think is charging people because I'm still like, I'm charging too much. So charging people and also value your work is hard to me. Marketing is still a nightmare. So I had to learn how to, I don't know, edit videos and all type of things that is really hard to me. Some part of operation is also related to marketing. So for example, communication, again, that's what I mentioned to you, right? Communication between us and the members. Communication between emails, chat, or WhatsApp. So I'm still figuring out how to do it. Retain the members. How can I convince people that they should come here and not just go to some other places or do something else or just don't go anywhere? So how can I bring people to OCA and how can I keep them here? So I thought it's going to be something more natural, but that was wrong. It's like you really have to put a lot of effort on this. So you have to think about it and really like have your strategy. So now we are having some strategy, like sales strategy that I didn't think about it before. So slowly you're gonna learn something else.
So that's why I came up with these events. Like I saw you have like a lot of events that's happening every weekend, I think. Run clubs.
Yeah,
yogas for
but specifically those events, the events in general, they come naturally. So in these past 3 months, I met so many people. They offer so many things. Actually, really nice people in general. So far, I didn't have any issue or any trouble or any problem with someone. And so far, the events are doing great, in my opinion. But they came naturally. So someone just attend a class and then they ask me if you can do like some event. Well, of course, we can just like let's try to figure out how can we add in your schedule. But yeah, for sure.
After all the setting up of the studio, what's the most rewarding thing for you?
So far was proving that I am capable to build this. Yes, that was the in the beginning was like I want to prove my point that I can open something and I can manage this because again it's my first business. So I was able, I think so far that it works and I'm able to do it. And I think so far everything is fine about like the financial way and also with the members and with the teachers. I think we are able to admin those areas that also is important, have to be profitable in the end, right? So at least makes no sense to keep the place open because we have to pay a lot of bills.
Yeah.
So far, a part of being able to open this place is manage the operation in a way that so far we are doing the teacher like we don't have problems with anyone. Of course, they have to be patient also with us because again we are learning and everyone knows that. So I think you're doing a great job.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, okay. So let's talk more about the studio itself. How many teachers do you have and what kind of classes do you offer?
So we have a lot of teachers actually. We have around 20 to 28 teachers. We are we are super small studio, right? We just fit like 13 people here. So we have around 6 to 8 classes a day. And we can have like some yoga classes, sound healing, breath work with guided ice bath, mat Pilates, bar. We have dance classes. We had like the last Last Saturday we had like belly dance class.
Oh.
It was so nice. It's like, oh my God, why it take so long to have this class here? So we have also some coaching sessions as well. And what else? Sound healing, breath work. I think that's, I have some core classes.
How about the opening hours? Is this open Monday or every day of the week?
It's open every day. Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. is our first class, and 8 p.m. is our last class. So we accept ice baths and saunas between 7 to 8 something. And weekend is like 9 a.m. to around like 5 p.m. For time. That depends on the classes. Or if you have an event, have to close the place. We are reserving the weekends for events.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How about you personally? What was your most favorite class in here? Like, is it yoga? Is it?
Oh my God, okay.
I bet the dancing.
I don't know trouble. I don't have problem with any teacher. Okay, I don't want any problem. But my favorite class is Patricia's class. It's
What
like
is it?
strength and stretch,
Oh, okay.
because it's super challenge class, and I want to have my handstand, my splits, and everything. And she's so flexible. She's like crazy. So we start only with one class with her, and now we have around we have 4 classes. That's like Dane and Pat. So it's the same vibe, same type of class. It's not like a flow, not like a yoga flow. It's like more skills and a lot of it's super challenge, and I love it so much. So that's my favorite class so far.
Okay. And how about for the people who would like to try attending one of your classes? What's the advice that you can tell them? That
We receive a lot of questions about it's beginner friendly.
Yeah.
I don't have experience with yoga.
Yeah.
And I was like, guys, every single teacher here, they're gonna give you an option. So I would say like the Pilates, the mat Pilates, they're harder because out of core. But again, you can just like come and just lay down and then catch our breath again and then go again.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they're intimidated about the classes, but they're all good for beginners. So if you want something more quiet, there's just like some flow and sound bath. It's like more gentle. There is also power yoga that's it's harder, but also the teacher's gonna find a best position for you, a best flow for you. So don't think too much about it. Just come and then see what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Don't stress too much about which type of class you're gonna join.
Yeah, I notice the instructors also give you like different variation
Yeah.
depending on the difficulty that you
Yeah.
would like. So they're very open for beginners.
Yeah. And also breathwork classes are really nice. I really like it.
And I haven't tried yet, but
Because usually we combine the breath work with the ice bath. But just the breath work itself is gonna help. Usually a lot of teachers they combine here, like yoga with breath work or sound healing with breath work and meditation. And the yoga nidra also like lovely. People should try something else apart of I wanna get like so tired today and sweat my life. Sometimes we don't really need this. Right? Just need to lay down, get a little bit of sound healing, breath work, and just enjoy your day. Don't have to be like sweating all the time.
yeah, that is really one of the reason I like this studio is you offer a lot. Like some studio just offer like Pilates, yoga, and that's it. But here they even offer like sound bath, like ice cold plunges, which if I didn't know that they offer, I wouldn't, get encouraged to try
Yeah.
it. So that's one of the things. I tried sound bath healing last week. It was so good. It felt so good. They included yoga at the first part of the class, and then they'll do the healing bowls after.
Yeah.
So it is a good experience. How about for the membership? What are the membership
We
options you offer?
we try to be also as flexible as possible. So we offer monthly memberships. And the monthly membership is like 8,000 pesos. And you have one class and one ice bath, like one recovery room session a day. And again, we're open like 7 days a week. And every month you have to renew it. We try to make some benefits for the founding members, right? So they are supporting us in the beginning. and you have like some discounts, some merch also. And the others, so we have like the founding members and the credits, right? So the credits is you can buy like 10, 5, 20, 30, and the validity is longer. And then you can use one credit is valid for classes or for the ice bath and sauna. So you can, if you buy 5 and you're just gonna use like 3 here and 2 there, you can do it. So we are trying to be flexible about how we're gonna use your credits and also the type, like the validity. It's kind of long. I don't wanna have a person here, like some people, they come here, it's like, I have to finish my membership somewhere to come here. It's like, you don't have to. You can have like both and just like, you know, do whatever you want.
Yeah. It's very customizable or flexible.
It is.
Yes.
I think we are pretty much flexible.
It is, yeah. Okay, so how about for the events, future events or programs? Maybe you could invite our listeners to attend.
Sure. Let me check my schedule. So now wait, we have the events for this month. We're in September, right? So we have the inner shift. That is the same event that we are doing before in the rooftops. So it's a little bit of yoga, sound healing, breath work, a little bit of workshop of why you're gonna do the ice bath, and then you're gonna do the ice bath and the sauna. We also have like incense maker event coming. Yeah, it's a workshop.
Okay.
Is it the 13th? Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm pretty excited for this event. And we have also another event end of the month that is acupuncture and sound healing.
See, a lot of workshop, a lot of things happening in OCA Collective. Okay. And okay, so my last question for you, if you could give one piece of advice for someone who's thinking to start this kind of business or in this industry, what would be your advice? I know you've done a lot of hardships or hard work for this.
I think you really have to believe in your idea, of course. Of course, you're not believing every day. Sometimes like, I'm gonna just give up, that's it, it's over. But I think you have to talk to every single person. Talk to everyone. You're gonna open a business. Talk to everyone. If it's gonna happen, if you don't tell people that's gonna happen, it's not gonna happen. That's what I realized in my
journey.
Until here. Like to get here, I think I was telling every single person about the project. So people are like tired. My friends are like tired of talking to me about the project, but I need advice. I need someone, opinions. I need feedback. And also I need to put it like out so it's gonna happen. And then at some point, I remember that I was talking to everyone, right? I was telling everyone that I'm gonna open a place. And then I started designing everything. So because the design, like how it looks like, was in my head, kind of. And then at some point, I had the capital, and I was like, okay, now what? Now what?
Okay.
Right? Because when you just like talking to people, I think is the easiest part, right? But then you have, okay, now I have to do something with all this investment, right? So that's when the headache starts. But I think my advice is just talk to everyone and also spend a lot of time thinking about it and also like putting the paper. Not just like have an idea and then just like let it go. You're gonna forget. I do all the time.
You really have to take action, and also don't be afraid to ask questions.
No, don't be afraid to ask anything.
Okay. So, finally, can you invite our listeners? Where can they find OCA Collective, your social media pages, and how to book your membership?
Sure. You can find us in High Street, C2 Building. It's hard to find, I know, but it's part of the experience. So you can go to like C2 Building, look up. You're gonna see like C2.
Second floor.
Yeah. So find the C2 building is the first challenge, and then go to the second floor. You're gonna see our banner in the elevator, and just come here and then talk. We're gonna be here open all the time. And to book a class, you can go to our website, like theocacollective.com, and you can also message us on Instagram or Facebook, or just call us. The number is my number, so just call us. And please don't message us on Instagram. I think it's gonna be faster.
Mm,
Just that's the advice. Call me, not 7 a.m. in the morning, like 7 a.m. in a Sunday, please. But you can call me or Instagram.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, just check their website. It's the OCA Collective.
Collective.
.com. They also have Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Oh,
You
yes.
said earlier they have a TikTok. So just send them or shoot them a DM if you have questions. Check the rates on their website. So yeah. So thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for joining it today. And I really like that there's a studio that opened here in BGC, not only for the classes, but also making people come together to build a community. And they have like different variation of classes that you can choose from. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so many times it's just like here having tea, you know. Some people just like pop up. They're not here even for the class, just like here to chat.
Chat. Yeah, yeah. To mingle. Okay, yeah. So thank you again. That's it for this episode. Thank you again for listening. If you like this chat, please like and subscribe and share it to your friends. And as always, keep growing, keep glowing, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.